everyone. So, one of the last places we visited in Kingman was the Mojave Museum. It definitely was one of my favorite places there. It's located right down the street from the Route 66 Museum. About a 5-minute walk, but very easy to drive to as well. It's open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. One of the things I didn't know about when going there was that they actually have a research library, and that is open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Right away, like I said in the previous videos, it's a $4 one-time purchase. As long as you keep this ticket, you could go back. And right away when I went into the museum, I was welcomed by very friendly staff asking where I was from. We talked about my trip living in the van, how I was thinking about going to Santa Monica. I have been there though. I have been in the beginning of Route 66 in Chicago. I've done a good stretch of it as I drove through the country. So we kind of talked about that, and that was really fun. Very, very friendly staff. The main manager actually overheard us talking, and he went into his office, and a couple minutes later he came back out with some Route 66 pins, and he just gave them to me free of charge. He's like, yeah, we always get a bunch of Route 66 souvenirs, so we like to try to give them out to people that we really like. So that was really cool. The first thing you see walking in is what they call the Hall of Presidents. They have murals on the wall of Mount Rushmore, the White House, and the Lincoln Memorial. And the wall is just filled with paintings of every single president and some of the first ladies as well. After that, you have the Route 66 exhibit, which, I have to say, I've kind of seen everything by now. They had a very detailed map of the route, and they had a Pioneer wagon and an old motorcycle, things that I've seen at the other museums as well. But the artwork is really what's stuck out to me at this museum. They had a dollhouse exhibit, and they had a couple different houses. Each room had tiny miniature beds. They had one, they made a scene of like a bar. I've just always been super impressed with this stuff because it's just so tiny but yet very detailed and accurate. Along with that, they had a lot of Native American artwork. They had some blankets, they had jewelry, paintings, some of their pottery. There was actually a table in there which was made up of some spearheads. They collected them over so many years and then turned it into a table, so that was really cool to see. Along with this, they had an Oatman exhibit, which was kind of cool because I had recently been to Oatman. They talked about in 1913, they hit a gold rush and it developed the United States, like, Eastern mine. One thing that I did not know when I was in Oatman, though, is between 1913 and 1919, they actually produced nearly $5 million worth of gold, and that comes out to about 125 million in today's world. They do have an outdoor exhibit. When I went there, it was closed, unfortunately. We drove through the back accidentally, one of the hotels, because we were trying to find access to the parking lot. And I could see they had some murals back there for you to take some pictures with. They had a caboose out there, and then according to the map they give you, they actually have a blacksmith shop back there and an old fire shop as well. So I'm probably going to save my ticket, and then if I ever get the chance, I'll probably go back there and see the outdoor exhibits as well. Another thing they have is a movie theater. You could sit down and watch black and white westerns, and what caught my eye in the movie theater was towards the top, right above the TV, was like a wagon with horses and stuff. The artwork here was amazing. They had carved animals too from like turquoise. Now I'm kind of wondering if they actually had any of those for sale, because it was just really cool and beautiful. And along with that were some of the paintings there. They had paintings of cowboys and paintings of the landscape. And I haven't seen any art museums really down here. And this one, they had a lot, and it was really cool to see. They capture the lifestyle of the cowboys and everything, I think, from what I've read, very accurately. And the landscape, too, from what I've seen and experienced out here. They capture the landscape and the depth of it and the height of the mountains and everything very well. Along with that, they capture just the Kingman lifestyle really well. They have old school uniforms and like patches on display. They talk about the airfield, and they actually have one of the controls for the plane, so you could tilt back and move it side to side. And they had actually a part of a plane, and it had like Daffy Duck and stuff on it, so I had to get a picture of that. And they had a old wedding dresses too. That was really cool. It was cool to see the lifestyle of Kingman, and they actually had some of the animals as well that are in the area. So it's very diverse. For me, I love the artwork, but there's definitely a lot to see there. One of the biggest things I took away from it, though, was the legend of Fool's Gold. So everybody's heard of Fool's Gold, but it's like, where does it come from? I've never even heard a possible explanation until now for this. So I got this pulled up right here, and I'm going to read this for you guys. In 1849, a young man named Nevada Nick lived in the high Sierras. He bought himself a mule and a gold pan and headed out to the mountains in the search of gold. One evening around dusk, Nick was walking near a stream and tripped over a big rock. Upon looking, he noticed the rock was golden. Legend has it he started screaming, "Gold! Gold! I'm rich!" and quickly grabbed as much as he could possibly carry. When he got back to the town, he bought everybody drinks, and as every cowboy toasted him, the bartender told him that it would be $20. No problem, partner. He pulls out a huge piece of gold without hesitation and puts it down on the counter, smiling. The bartender takes a minute and laughs before replying, "You fool, this isn't gold, it's iron pyrite." And everyone in the bar burst out laughing. So since then, that's become known as Fool's Gold, because it's made up of 90% iron and 10% sulfur. No sliver of gold in it at all. But that is basically the Mojave Museum. It is a must-stop. Really, for me, I love the artwork. The staff was very friendly. I think it was my favorite place in Kingman, really. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm actually not uploading music recently. I don't know how many people have noticed that. I kind of heard that my music tends to be overwhelming at points. I did get a new microphone, so I'm kind of playing around with all that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like the music? Should I leave the music out? Along with that, I just recently got back from Las Vegas. Would you guys like multiple videos on Las Vegas and make them shorter like I have been? Or should I make some longer videos? Because Las Vegas, there is a lot to see and a lot to talk about. So comment down below what you think about that and the music, and I'll see you guys in the next adventure.